Hey,
Nope, one down.
so me and the guys were talking. I think we're moving on from you at the host here.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna try
What do you
something
mean
different. Something
moving
fresh.
on?
Something fresh. Yeah.
What would be fresh? Who would that be? Oh, come on. That's my understudy.
We're gonna give him a shot.
You gave him a shot. It was fine. I mean, he didn't have
We're
a
gonna give him another shot.
cool hat. What's with the hat? What's this?
I'm the pizza puzzler.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to get out of the chair.
I'll be a better guest than most people, you know.
Yep.
I guess I have that going for me.
I suppose. You seem upset. You seem upset.
No, I'm waiting. It's all right.
Yeah?
I'm cool.
Okay.
Cool as hell.
All right. Let's do this.
We are Jacksonville, Illinois' radio broadcast to the world, Elm City Radio. Welcome. It's the home of Big Eli, General Grierson, Governor Duncan, Illinois College, and more. Playing local flavors of music, broadcasting local news at some point, and keeping you up to date about the heart of West Central Illinois in Jacksonville. Stream us wherever you are. That's Elm City Radio, Jacksonville, Illinois' radio broadcast to the world.
All right. Welcome to Pizza Records Live. This is your host, the Pizza Puzzler, your new and improved host. And we're going to hang out, talk about stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
What stuff are we gonna talk about?
Well, let's see. I'm looking at my notes. This isn't ChatGPT. Just so everyone knows.
Oh, you came prepared.
Yeah, I came prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I also wasn't a no call, no show. You know.
No, there's a text.
Right. You're right. So no calling then.
No, I don't call people. That's weird.
If you felt the need to get on your soapbox and advocate for the return of a discontinued fast food item, which would it be? Mine personally would be Taco Bell's double stack taco. And yes, Taco Bell connoisseurs will know that Taco Bell added it back to the dollar menu. However, they neglected to bring back the original bombastic flavors. Chipotle cheddar, cool habanero, Reaper ranch, and spicy sweet. And I, for one, think that's fucking bullshit. They're just different sauces. Do better, Taco Bell, and together we can make double stack tacos great again.
Well, I'm sure the audience right now can agree that it's horrible to look at a screen and be looking for a certain item to be on a certain portion of that screen, and instead there's some other item there that you weren't expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. I guess my answer would be the volcano stuff from Taco Bell, just to shut my brother up about it.
Yeah.
Because it's once a week from him.
Another ball dropped by fucking Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell, I mean, the big ball drop was the pricing.
Yeah, that too. Devin?
Twisty bread, Domino's. You know, the old school Domino's breadsticks.
They don't have that?
No.
That's bullshit.
No. That was awesome. Crispy, soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those items we just talked about, fuck.
Yeah.
Hard. Do we have any? Gonzo, you want to get up here?
Sure.
Come on. Well, what the fuck? You don't have your hat.
I just got off work.
Well, dude, we're all wearing our silly hats. And
Tyler Gonzo Scott!
just gotta hit the power button. Should be good to go.
Hey, before you start, I just want to say, hey, Daniel, shut the fuck up. You're not the host.
Not tonight. This is a song about a stalker. Whatever you do, wherever you go, I will be right here waiting for you. Hot local singles are in your area. I know, none of them want to fuck me. Why do you think I'm on Pornhub? My girlfriend asked me the other day what I'd do if she was a cookie. I told her I'd grab her by the neck and dip. I'm sure by now I'm a stage 2 diabetic. I can't help but eat a whole sleeve of Oreos in one sitting sometimes. If they didn't want me eating that many, they shouldn't have made them family size. Now I'm 29 years old, but definitely still a child at heart. You'd be crazy to call me an adult. Should I still sleep with a nightlight sometimes? It's not that I'm scared of the dark either. I just think it'd be pretty cool to catch a glimpse of a monster in my bed before I die. I know for sure my priorities are a little off, because the other day I asked my buddy what his biggest fear was. He said losing his child. He asked me what mine was, and then that's when I realized I'm probably not ready for children because I told him having one. I got too much going on in my life right now. I'm always on the go meeting new people. Thank God I'm an extrovert. I really love talking with people, unless I'm shopping at the store. A lot of people hate the self-checkout areas because they're stealing jobs from hard-working Americans. Have you ever seen the workers in the self-checkout area? They're usually the laziest people there. Personally, I prefer them because I don't have to deal with anyone. Usually I just scan myself and go. But sometimes you got someone running who wants to talk your head off. I don't know if anyone remembers, but we used to have this one girl with crazy dyed hair who worked at Walmart, and she was always singing some kind of song when you went up. I called her batshit. She'd be like, "Welcome to the self-checkout." And then you come back the next day, she'd be like, "Chicken, hit me if you need a checkout." She was crazy. Now, while I love that energy, there was a lot of people who didn't. So I'm sure that's probably why she doesn't work there anymore. Like I said, I'm an extrovert, but sometimes I hate to be bothered, especially if I'm already having a bad day. Some of these people just take it too far. Don't ask me how I'm doing. Come over to where I'm at and talk my head off. I'm fucking terrible. And now I can't steal shit because you're literally hovering over the top of me. Guess I won't be getting this case of Mountain Dew. Done. 1 star. I'm sure most of all of us have done that at least once. I'm just trying to retaliate against corporate greed. I'm doing the people a service. I really love when they try to check my receipt on the way out. I just pretend that I have like a headphone in, you know? And they just kind of like, they're like, hey, I'm just like humming it too. But I really like doing the bad day routine where I'm like pissed off, because then it's like, nah, I'm not fucking with that guy. Even if they know I'm stealing, they ain't gonna fuck with me, because I got that mean mug, you know, where you're like, they ain't really fucking with me. I might have a gun on me. That's the story I got of that. I love black Nike Air Forces. They're honestly low maintenance, other than the toes crinkling up a week after you buy them. Bright side though, if I need to commit a crime, I know 20 other people at least who have a pair in their house. Wasn't me, officer. You try asking Jerome. There's somebody chick at the bar one night saw I was wearing a pair and said, "Ugh, black Nikes, I ain't fucking with you." I said, "Oh, thank God." That's all I got. Thank you guys.
Well done.
Whose phone is it? It's mine.
You know, you're supposed to silence those before a show.
Are you in charge or am I in charge?
I think I'm in charge. I'm the one at the desk. No?
You solve pizza puzzles. That's your job.
You solve pizza puzzles.
Yes, that's right.
Is it this topping? Is it this topping? What kind of crust?
You know, the pizza thing is more just a ode to Pizza Records, you know. But, you know, I'm still workshopping the character. It's still a work in progress.
Keep working.
Yeah. All right.
Growth session.
Thank you. Okay. Do you guys believe in aliens? And if not, why
Hell
are
yeah.
you willfully ignorant?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I believe they're over there.
Yeah. I don't know
Weird.
that aliens have came here.
You don't
It'd
think
be,
so?
it's a cool idea.
They hit a fucking Yui as soon as I saw us.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, but there's a lot of things in the way of getting here, like light years and stuff. And,
Oh, I definitely saw aliens. I did.
yeah,
It's also
You know what's crazy? We didn't start reporting UFO sightings until after we nuked Hiroshima. That's when they started seeing like
Cold
UFOs
War.
in the air.
Cold War.
I mean, if there is an intelligent life force out there,
Yeah,
they're
they're
probably
probably, like-
smart enough to not fuck with us because they see how we react to like rebellious situations.
Well, yeah, they just want to look at us from afar because we're violent.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
I
But
think
no,
Or,
guys,
like,
I saw a
subspecies.
UFO that was clearly not
drones.
like it was not a drone and it was
Or
not an
spots.
American vessel. It was a fucking alien.
If it's not this is what I think UFOs
Okay.
are.
Uh,
Ever
no.
since the Cold War, is Chinese and Russian aircraft flying over American territory, but you can't do anything about it because they're all nuclear powers. I also think with the aliens, it's really hard to get to a point that you've built such good rockets that you just use them for space and not to put uranium in them. It's really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. First world problems, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I look at like a firecracker. I want to put weird glowy metals and rocks in there.
Yeah.
I
Why
want to
not?
see how that looks.
Sure.
And I want to throw it at people.
Yeah. See what happens. But no, guys.
And
I
aliens.
saw a UFO.
I don't believe it.
I saw
Okay.
multiple drones at night.
I was driving down a country road, right?
At night?
With my wife. Nope.
That into
Broad daylight. Broad daylight, okay? And we were driving down the road and we both see something in the sky. We don't say anything, we both see it, and it is a silver sphere just floating there in the sky, and it is not the moon. And the moment we both see it, it dissolves. It dissolves into thin air. And this is not like, I'm not like the only one who's seen this phenomenon. Like, you look it up, like, people have seen spheres in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And,
People have seen Bigfoot too.
no, hey, fuck you.
Oh, this guy hates
This was-
Bigfoot.
No.
This guy hates Bigfoot.
Hey,
We need
yeah.
to get Jade on here to yell at him.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Bigfoot's real too. But,
Bigfoot's not real.
fuck you. But I saw it, it was real, and me and my wife both looked at each other and we were like, did you fucking see that? Did you just see a sphere in the sky? And we were both like, yeah. What the hell was that? Anyway,
It dissolved.
that was aliens, for sure. What else would it be?
Chinese
Tell
drone.
me. Chinese drone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
China has some kind of tech that kind of does. When you see on the internet, they reference Harry Potter because they have to, but they have some kind of invisibility cloak thing that kind of looks metallic.
Well, we
until
have
you-
that.
Until you like
We use it all
wiggle
the
it.
time. We're reconnaissance and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I
why
think
wouldn't they have it?
It was like one of those, and then they turned on the electrons or whatever, and you couldn't see it. It was all blue.
Okay, have you guys ever seen a craft that was a sphere? Like a
Yeah, like a hot air
flying
balloon.
sphere?
Hot air balloon.
Or,
No,
or
no,
a
no, no,
drone
no,
that
no,
you
no,
put,
Drones.
A drone that
not
you
a
put
hot air balloon.
aluminum
It was
foil
not a hot air
around
balloon.
in a circular fashion.
The Death Star.
Death Star.
That was my first thought.
All right, well, yeah, that.
Yep.
But that's aliens.
It might be. Listen,
Dude, you're breaking this poor guy's heart. I believe you, bud.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
breaking
you.
his heart right now. Dude.
You really are. Like, I got
This
a
guy-
pain in my chest.
this guy
like,
believes you.
Why does
Making him look
Way to go.
crazy.
Way to go.
I'm legitimately hurt right now.
you just need to maintain control of
This is a
panel.
test. We're testing you right now.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, push.
Okay.
See how you react.
Yeah,
D+.
you're just razzing me. I get it.
Yeah.
You guys believe me. Okay.
It's about time for me to get off the couch.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah, all you did was
Yeah.
bully him.
Well,
He
Yeah,
tried
you just-
really hard.
I'm
for
not a
you.
comedian, and I just kind of sit here to
All you did was
fill
hurt
a
my
spot
feelings
until
and
he
make me
shows up,
question
or
my
somebody
reality.
else shows up. Or,
Listen, man, aliens are a tough sell. Okay.
Are they?
Yeah, if they're not,
They
if they're here.
released the files, man.
Oh, thank you, sir.
There's alien files all over the internet that are real.
I have the location.
How the Pentagon released all the classified files not that long ago about Area 51, and there was something about intelligent aircrafts and things on there.
Yes.
I mean, Bob Lazari was even on Joe Rogan and talked about a lot of stuff that you've seen out there.
Thank you for validating that.
Long before I left high school, the FBI had released all these files on Project Blue Book, which looked into UFO reports, and like 45% of them, they didn't have an answer for them or something like that. And then they also, of course, released all their like celebrities that they just stalked. Just a list of like that they stalked them, not like
Just
their
in case they
personal
were an
information.
alien or a lizard person.
No, I think it was in case they were socialist or gay or something.
Oh, okay.
And then they're like, oh, they have a bunch
Yeah,
of
yeah.
money and they're going
Rightfully
on TV
so.
and telling people how to live. We gotta get rid of that guy.
Yeah, communist, socialist.
They
What's
were.
in Area
gay.
51?
What's in Area 51?
Yeah.
Oh, all sorts of shit. I mean,
Camo dudes trying to scare
Gonzo,
off
help me out here.
hitchhikers.
You know.
That's where they take all the like alien aircrafts, like Roswell, stuff like that.
Yeah, they have
They
have
test all
alien
this stuff over
corpses,
there.
possibly live aliens.
Allegedly.
I mean,
If
Hell,
I
you can't
was-
even view it on Google Earth if you try to go to like where Area 51 is. Like it's all blurred. Like they will not allow you
Yeah.
to look at the over the top version of it.
Distraction tactic.
Yeah, maybe.
well,
God damn it!
yeah.
Hell, they did a raid.
If I had
They did a
if
raid
I
out
was-
there like what was it 5 years ago? Do you remember that? People were trying to break
Yeah,
into
but they
Area
just hung
51.
out on the road.
That's why they named the bar down the road Area 51 was because of that.
I
That
think
guy kinda
that said
deflated
it was
my
a
point.
Distraction tactic is a Fed.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, well, if I was president
I'm watching
and I did
you.
anything wrong, I would go, oh, by the way, Fort Knox has a bunch of good gold in it. Don't even worry about it. In Area 51, we just test like mining equipment. And everyone would freak out. They would all go after that. They'd be like, no, Fort Knox has aliens in it. Area 51 has slaves.
Hey, host, call someone else up there and stop talking about aliens.
What? Call someone up?
Yeah,
Who else wants to come up?
I got you.
Come on up.
Yeah, we got 3 more, I think.
Oh, I didn't realize you guys were looking to.
You know why
Get on the
Area
couch, too.
51 was
Wasn't
made?
Aware of the
When
audience.
Area 51 was made?
No, why it was made.
Oh, why? I don't know. Why was it?
Well, what was it?
They were going to research new weapons against Russia.
Oh, okay. So it was kind of like a bomb testing site?
Could be any kind of weapon.
Any kind of weapon.
Let us introduce our
Maybe
guest.
lasers?
Hello, everyone.
What's your name, man?
My name's Kyle. I just wrote this up as kind of like a memoir or something. It's only funny because it's true. An autobiography. My whole life's a joke. So my name is Kyle, but there's always another Kyle. So you can just call me the bread boy. And why is my life a joke? My parents are still together. That's rare. I graduated high school with no kids. Wow, 1 in a million. As you can see, I'm white. Sounds like I was all set up for success. What happened? Well, long story short, I was a freshman in college and I was super woke. Now don't get it twisted. Woke 19-year-old in 2012 rejected Big Pharma. Legalize! This 2024 woke is triple boosted and their drug of choice is cross-sex hormones. Well, so at the end of my freshman year, I tried to expand my mind with magic mushrooms and see beyond the physical. And during my trip, I decided to go outside, take off running barefoot, and I ran into the side of the dorm building, hit a very physical brick wall. In a cosmic twist of irony, during my attempt to open my mind, landed me in the hospital where they had to literally open my skull. Like an 8-month hospital rehab stay, but they told my parents I had like a 5-10% chance to live. We're going to try to make sure he's okay. We don't know much about the brain. He could be paralyzed or maybe one arm, like it was just up in the air. And I somehow made a miracle recovery. Was out of the hospital, less than 8 months and able to go back to college by the following calendar year to finish those finals. And it is what it is. Like, it could have been worse. I could have died. I think God has plans for me. And now I qualify for the medical cannabis that law just passed. So after all that, the only physical damage is death in my left ear. And that was from impact with the wall, not the brain surgery. Inconvenient, but could be worse. This becomes a common perspective. I mean, is that toxic positivity? Could be. I'm just blessed to be here, man. And this is a true story. In 2012, when I had that injury, the cultural slang at the time was keep it real, keep it 100. And let me tell you, I took that to heart. And after the head injury, I take everything literal and I'm incapable of lying. Just automatic, authentic. At my previous job, my manager said, "Hey Kyle, can you fill that cooler up in a minute?" I was like, "I can try. You want me to stop after 60 seconds or?" So why am I the bread boy? Well, my dad's the bread man. You know what? My story is a miracle, not a joke. 12 years later, I feel like everyone else has brain damage. We had war on drugs, a war on terror, now there's a war on truth. This made me curious. Who? Why? Curiosity is what inspires genuine search for truth. So let's start with a few premises. Anything's possible, but not everything's true. There can be many facts, but there's only one truth. And humans are impressionable and prone to deception. Now, truth is an important thing. Humans don't decide the truth, they just recognize it. It's always best to tell the truth. Nothing good comes from a lie. And that's what I was taught. I believed it. Truth makes life simple. No backtracking, no remembering what you said, no getting caught in a lie. Just straight honesty. And this is why I was really good at math. Math was one thing in school that made sense. 2 plus 2 is 4. Always. No debates. No, well, technically, just absolute truth. You follow the rules, you get the answer. Simple. Meanwhile, you got spelling. That was just organized gaslighting. They didn't teach you anything. They just threw words at you. Memorize this. And half the time, the rules they did teach didn't even apply. I before E, except after C, unless it's weird, which is exactly how that rule makes me feel. They didn't teach me how to spell. I just sound it out, and I'm wrong half the time. Spell check came in for that. So I looked it up. What is truth? Turns out there's different types of truth. Kind of like politicians. But at least the truth tries to be consistent. There's objective truth, which is true no matter what, like gravity. You can believe trickle-down economics works, but reality hits harder than a recession. Then there's subjective truth, based on personal experience. Like some people don't think their vote counts. That's not fact, that's just what Florida wants you to think. And then there's normative truth, which is what society agrees is true. Like, America's a democracy. Sure, in the same way Taco Bell is Mexican food. In this day and age, truth has lost all meaning. I mean, truth as a concept is funny because how do you even define truth? Truth is what's true? No. Is it something that we just all agree on? Yeah? Alright, tell me if we all agree with this sentence. This sentence is false. Do we agree?
The sentence you just said?
This sentence is false. If we agree that's true, that makes the sentence false. But if we say, no, that's false, that makes it true. Sorry, my brain damage is kicking in. My brain damage is kicking in.
Pizza puzzles my mind, man.
The truth True wisdom is knowing that you honestly don't know anything. And let's be honest, 2025, the line between news, propaganda, psyop, conspiracy theory, satire, and reality is just a giant circle now. We have confused truth so much, I was tempted to go read the Bible. No, that's not going to help, is it? Religion is just ancient cultures clinging to myths for meaning. Thankfully, we're way smarter now. We worship green paper and Silicon Valley cult leaders. Well, religion is just indoctrination, right? That's what I was always told. Wait, isn't that indoctrinating? Okay. Well, if the theory of evolution was true, why does it feel like we're going backwards right now? Are we devolving as a species? You know what? I need to read the Bible for myself. If curiosity inspired the search for truth, my authenticity is going to make sure I come to my own conclusion. So what is the Bible? It's 66 books, 40 authors, written over 1,500 years. It tells one cohesive story of mankind. And then you start to notice those stories plays out in cycles. The same spirits rise to power. Looking at you, Elon. Humans worship the same idols. Money, sex, power. If every book published is a remix of the dictionary, all of existence is a remix of the Bible. Now, I'm not going to lie, it doesn't give you every answer, but I do have a definition for truth now. In the Bible, it says Jesus reflects on those money changers in the temple and identify as both the truth, the life, and the way. Okay, so Jesus is truth. Let's read Genesis 1. In the beginning there was God, and God's Word. Then God spoke the universe into existence. An epiphany. Universe. You need one verse word. You're dropping truth bombs like that, and it's literally in the beginning? Well played, God. I'm convinced. I'll read the Bible. I'll do what you tell me to do. I prayed for the first time in like 6 years. Craziest thing happened that night. He told me what to do. First, the bad news. I was a filthy sinner who almost killed myself tripping on mushrooms, but was saved by God's grace alone. And then I continued to stray from Him and do drugs over the next 10 years. There's nothing I'll be able to do. I'll never be enough. But the good news, I love you so much, I'm going to completely forgive it if you believe on my son's sacrifice. I just need you to do one thing. I need you to share this good news and expose what the enemy is about to do, because 2025 is going to be wild. You know that stand-up idea? It's only funny because it's true. I gave you the ending. It's coincidence. There's 2 topics we're told to never talk with other people: religion and politics. Probably because they don't want us to make a connection between the 2. Look, we'll set the record straight. There's a spiritual realm, and it influences the world we live in. When the good guys do it, we call it coincidence. When the bad guys do it, we call it a conspiracy. The Bible says the whole world is under the control of the evil one. Not just that party, not the other party, not the banks, the whole system. And if you don't believe me, just ask yourself, who benefits from this? Because it ain't us. It's the people that print the money, own the media, magically never get arrested, no matter how many kids they traffic. You always notice it's left versus right, never us versus them. Who is them? Tyrannical hierarchy enslaving mankind. The quicker you realize everything is spiritual, quicker everything makes sense. America was founded by secret societies, not followers of Jesus. So have a thought. If you're tired of politics that leads nowhere, why not try a message that's been through the test of times and still lives today? Look at a little end timesy. Why don't we try Jesus? It's only funny because it's true.
Hey, what was your full name again?
Kyle Westerfield.
Kyle Westerfield. Everybody give it up for Kyle Westerfield! Did you want to join us on the couch, or are you good? Do it. Get in here. Oh, bring a beer for me too.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, I don't know what those are. They look like apple juice.
It
The
tastes
Old
like
Navy logo.
Oh, are they ciders? Ah. Okay.
Was the name of the hospital God's Grace?
It was in St. Louis University.
Oh, okay.
And the surgeon that did the surgery, he had landed there at like 8 a.m. And
Oh, hell yeah.
time was an issue. Like, it was such a serious injury.
You know me, dog.
And
I know how
he had just landed there, like,
No, like
just
the
in
last
time,
one I
like,
said I was a rum
Yeah.
guy and you bring me
really
a
had a
rum
plan for
tiki
me.
drink.
And now I think I know what that plan was, is to share my story.
Yeah.
Like,
We don't have doctors here in the city, so they're always flown in. They're always in a helicopter from somewhere else.
well, I was at school at Edwardsville. And so I remember kind of talking to the cops. Of course, I was still tripping on mushrooms, just ran into a wall. And they were trying to say, hey, we're calling an ambulance. And I was like, no, I got a class tomorrow. What? And they're, no, you don't understand. Like, your head is split open. And I remember kind of passing out in the back of that ambulance. And I'm not sure how long, because they had to put me in a coma to do the surgery.
Do you
Well,
recall how many mushrooms you took?
I was supposed to be with other people, but
Okay.
I had to bits and pieces. Like, there were so many rumors in Jacksonville of what happened, and like you could go to anyone that knows me. There was like 3-4 stories they heard, and none of it was the truth.
I'm not even from Jacksonville and I heard that story. Swear to God. And it was different than how you told it.
No, that's what happened. I took mushrooms, I ran outside, and I was doing laps around the building. And I've sort of pieced together what happened, like what I was thinking and everything, but no need to go into that right now.
No, let's go into that. Okay, all right.
This was 2013, and that night that I prayed, it was 10 years to the day of it. It was April 21st, 2023.
When you ran into a wall.
It was 10 years, a decade to the day of my head injury, when I was like, God, like, I've been having minimum wage jobs for, like, I got the brain injury, I'm losing all my friends, like, what am I going to do? And he said, you know that comedy skit you wanted to do? It's only funny because it's true, an autobiography. My whole life's a joke. I just didn't know how I was going to end it. Well, looks like the end times. It's only funny because it's true, like,
Eschatology.
Yep, true that.
I'm planning to do like a weekly skit, and now I can, like, I've set the groundwork to where I don't have to explain this every
Yeah,
every
you can
episode. I
move
can just
into-
do a topic like the gender war. Satan's behind all of this. Area 51, like, he
Oh.
runs this world.
Do you believe in aliens?
How would you define alien?
I mean, just
There's probably
creatures from another world.
Yeah, there's
that's
probably life outside of Earth, but I don't think it's intelligent life. I think it's much more likely.
it. You don't think anything showed up here?
No, I think it's much more likely spiritual being, like the spiritual
You
world
sheeple.
exists.
I'm just kidding.
I'll concede that there might be life on another planet. I don't think it's intelligent life.
Okay,
When I take
that's fair.
mushrooms and enter the spiritual realm, I find that crows and ravens and trees are the thing. Once I see those, I'm like, yeah, that's what's important. I don't, Anything
I got
else?
a holly bush outside of my house that if I'm tripping, that fucking bush is my friend.
Yeah.
It's always fucking good vibes.
Yeah.
Good energy.
Hell.
Doesn't stay still either, does it?
No, and they fucking, you can see the life in it. You ever look at weed when you're tripping?
Somebody
Fucking
to,
wild, yo.
I'm from
You
the
want to come up,
60s,
dog?
man.
Come on up. What's your name?
Matt Stewart, they call me Tiny Dancer. It's
Please
funny
welcome
because-
Matt Stewart, Tiny Dancer. Sorry, I didn't give you an intro like that. I
Oh, you're
forgot.
good, brother. Alright. So yeah, my name's Matt. I'm not from Jacksonville. I've been here about four years, almost 5. I fucking hate this place so much. I've never met more liars. I've never met more people that are cool with infidelity, right? And I have never in my life seen so many motherfucking people that are concerned with what you're doing as much as these people, right? Jacksonville. They give a shit about what you're doing. They don't care that their husband's smashing the fucking neighbor. They care about what you're doing. And, you know, not checking out everything at the self-checkout. Yeah, had experience with that.
You know what I compare Jacksonville to? It's like the Jacksonville, Florida, but for Illinois.
Man, you know, Florida is worse than most places in Illinois, but yeah.
It's a very apt comparison.
Minus the alligators, right? Those are just the chicks at the bar at the end of the night. Alright, so anyway, the other night, I was over at my buddy's house, right? We smoke a lot of weed. Black family, they adopted me. You know, I'm invited to the cookout. You did? No,
Hashtag can relate.
do what?
I said I can relate. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I believe you though. It's cool. I like your
wife's
vibes. But
I have
Is she?
identified as
Yes.
black ever since that
You live in my
cop threw me
fucking
on the ground and
dream,
pepper
bro.
sprayed me.
Fever for sure. Anyway, so I was over at my buddy's house, and I'm in a fucked up situation with my ex. We have a kid together. We're staying together temporarily. I haven't touched her for like a year and a half. I haven't. Don't look at me like that. No, it's a weird situation. So anyway, she was stressing me out. I'm ready to get out. I'm ready to go back out on my own, you know. But I was over at my buddy's house, and he could tell that I was stressed. And she was hitting me up being an ass about things. And he's like, here, man, I'm going to give you an edible. So the type of person I am, I never ingest something without knowing exactly what I'm taking, right? But this is my boy. So I'm like, all right, bet. And he hands me two. And I should have paid attention to his old lady because she's back there and her eyes got wide. And so I eat them, and like she chuckled. I was like, hey man, how many milligrams are those? And she holds up the package, and it was 200 milligrams per gummy. Right. Yeah. So you know. I smoke a lot of weed, but edibles fuck me up. I told the story about it a couple weeks ago. Even gas station edibles fuck me up. Anyway, and that is about twice the amount that I've ever taken in my life. I've done enough dumb things that I was like, well, I already did it. I might as well lean into it, right? Roll with the fucking punches. So I'm sitting there and we're talking. And I didn't have taillights on my car at the time, at a fuse issue. So I'm like, oh, I gotta be gone by 7 o'clock, right? You know, I gotta be gone before it's dark. I gotta get home. You know, no issues. And I'm sitting there, and I look up, and it's fucking pitch black outside, right? I was like, dude, what time is it? It was fucking 11 o'clock. I blanked out for that fucking long, right? They brought me oatmeal cream pies. Okay? Oatmeal cream pies. And I'm actually so stoned right now that I forgot where I was going with that. There was a point to it.
That's going to be the best joke.
The best joke is thinking that we know anything. Yeah, I feel like, man, I really am super high. What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? Oh. Alright, I'm out. See you guys.
You want to sit with us too, or we got?
Ooh,
I don't know.
sit on my lap.
Can we squeeze in there?
My name was Matt, right?
Yeah. Daniel, I remember that the other night because I had asked it like 5 fucking times.
Yeah.
Before I remembered it.
Alrighty.
You can sit up there too, bud. I'm not kicking you out.
Yeah, cuddle, guys.
Ah, come on. I won't
Oh,
touch
my
you.
God.
I'm not that kind of weird.
I can still commentate.
All right. Did anyone else want to? Yeah, go for it, bud. Louise Angel
Ventura.
Venturo. Louise Angel Ventura, please welcome Louise Angel Ventura.
I don't really got jokes. I just want to vent. I don't know. This seems to be only a me issue. I'm starting to realize. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like pedophiles. You know.
That's not a you issue, bro.
Yeah.
Solidarity.
You would think, right? You know, the Taylorville School District, though, love me. Jackson too. Route actually had a couple too. But it's just, I don't know. It kind of like weirds me out, you know. And I don't know, it's like that one thing for me that like I really can't get behind. Like my dad one time, he said some real questionable shit. He looked at me, he said, you know, because we're talking about Miley Cyrus, right? Did you know, kid, because he has a real heavy accent. Did you know, kid, she looked better when she was Hannah Montana.
You mean she was 15?
He said, you know, like the blonde hair, you know, she looked clean. You know, like before the drugs. I said, man, she's 16. She's 16. And what made it worse is later that day we were talking, and I'm a girl dad. Girl dad, anybody is here? A girl dad, just me? Okay, awesome.
Boy dad, all boys.
I actually heard that girl dad is cool until they turn 14, so I'm not really looking forward to that. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, they say if you raise it right, that's why every time I look at her, I love you. I love you. Hey, I hope you didn't forget I love you. By the way, the answer to the question is gay son over daughter.
I have a gay son and I can confirm.
Absolutely.
Absolutely can fucking
confirm. Shit, my son the other day, I told him to take a picture and he did one of these, he was like, cheese. I was like, oh, okay, all right, we'll die, okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll work with it, let's go. No, he's just a little boy, he's about 4 years old. But no, to make the Hannah Montana situation work, my dad listened to me up there talking about, you know, if I was a girl dad, I would have been arrested already. Now, I mean, as soon as he said it, his eyes were, I'm like, no, buddy, it's too late. That's 2 in a row. I'm not waiting for a third one. I'm not waiting for a third one, man. I'm telling you, within an hour or so. Hey, I really didn't keep coming here to tell jokes, but, you know, I guess I'll tell other people's jokes. See, we got this roofer, I will not be saying his name. And he made a lot of questionable jokes, right? Like, before he used to tell me all the time, he'd be like, you know, I don't really particularly like your kind. And then he'd giggle and be like, I mean your roofers. And that's cool, you know, he did that for a few months in a row. We were on a job one day, and he goes, you know, I really can't stand your kind. I was like, roofers, right? He goes, no, fucking Mexicans. This man is a little, like I said, I got my pedophile detectors up, like, extremely. And no, I didn't get molested. You would think.
I was thinking that.
And so, we go to, anybody ever been to Brewski's over there in Springfield? Brewski's is a little bar and grill over in Springfield. It's real dope. It's over by on Carpenter Street. It's over by the hospitals and shit. We used to go there because we were working at St. John almost like every day to go get I get a Bloody Mary. Let me just cover that up. I got water every day. No, but we'd sit there and, you know, their egg rolls are fucking phenomenal, by the way. If anyone loves egg rolls, I'm a sucker for Chinese food. I really hate Mexican food, to be honest. But I had children with a white lady, though, so we go to Mexican very often.
Yeah, you do.
So we're at the bar, I'm getting my egg rolls, I'm eating it. And I kept seeing Pat for the last like week and a half of before that happened. He keep checking out this girl, but I noticed because I'm observant. She ain't never touched a drink ever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, she gotta be underage, right? And then I don't remember how it came up in the talk, but the other girl who was bartending, she looked a little older, probably like late 30s. She goes, oh no, yeah, that's my daughter. So after a week of seeing Pat Hanlon, I gotta stop saying that. Yeah. After a week of seeing this man check her ass out a little bit, well, I'm like, all right. So she's your daughter? I'm like, she looks real young. How old is she? She's at 15. Oof. I will say, though, this man never looked her way again. And I watched him for another 2 weeks straight. I said, I gotta know. Now, I feel like, personally, 2 weeks is not enough time. Not when I heard Joe Beasley. I heard him once say, well, that's only one extra ice cream season.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna spit my fucking drink out. That was terrible.
And we say some raunchy shit up on the roof. A lot of racial slurs I cannot say here. Honestly, when he was talking, which by the way, you cooked, my boy Kyle up here. He cooked. He was cooking, man. I ain't never heard somebody so lit up by the Holy Spirit. Let's give it up for Kyle, man. Give it up for Kyle. You know, fuck, I already forgot what I was doing. 90s high yet. What the fuck?
Twinsies.
Right?
I got weed, by the way.
But no. Hey, we're gonna have to link up with him afterwards, man. No, what I really am here for, and unfortunately it is selfish shilling. I got a single coming out on on Friday. It's gonna be the single of my album coming up, and I really put in a lot of work to it. You know, going to what he said, I really just been, you know, doing a lot of self-discovery and, you know, just going through a lot of things where I'm like, yo, I keep going through these loops. I keep going through these with different people, but same situation. I keep thinking, I'm like, okay, so, you know, they say if everybody's an asshole to you, maybe you're the fucking asshole, right?
Heard.
So I've been doing a lot of, you know, working on myself and shit, and that's really what this tape is about. It's I had originally my first real album on about 11 songs, and it was 31 minutes, so technically by Apple Music, that's an album, not an EP. It was called 6 Strings and Heartache. I thought that was the dopest idea ever. I was like, yo, I'm the coolest ever. I'm the fucking most creative ever. I realized I just heard 808 and Heartaches. So that was a little disappointing when I realized that. But, you know, that album, it was me getting a lot of things that happened in my life. You know what I'm saying? I had struggled with suicidal ideation, suicidal tendencies. I struggled with drug addiction, heartbreak and shit like that, infidelity, as you were talking. And I made myself the victim in it a lot. Like, and those songs still kind of hit, but I kind of cringe at them. And this one, you know, as a little stepping stone to a second, it's more strings, less heartache. So the album itself is just all about growing and just realizing that a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, we make ourselves a victim when we really are like the villain in our own story. Like when you get down to it, a lot of things happen because of your perspective, the way you react to things, and you know, I just feel like this is my step from going into a reactive mode into a active mode. And that's hard for me because I got ADHD like motherfucker. I smoke too much weed. It's not helping.
Same.
I gotta slow down. But I am really proud of it. So if there's any way I can play a snippet of it, that's cool with you guys.
Oh,
I'm down.
I'm fine with it.
All right. You guys want to do it into the mic?
Do it.
All right, perfect. Thank you guys. Now I'm gonna stand here and look at you guys with a stupid look on my face all the place.
Hell yeah.
You can send it to me.
I like that.
Podcast too.
Yeah, he can
Yeah?
edit it in.
Okay, I'll do both of those. So then I guess you can.
Also, you and Tyler will be here on Saturday.
Absolutely. Hey, make sure that you guys come on Saturday, man. We're rocking out with SRT Post, man. Hooked us up, told us to come through for the show, man. I can't lie, I'm excited. It feels like it's been a while since I touched the stage. I spent the first few weeks, first 3 months of the year just really working on myself, making sure that I had my shit straight, that I just really wasn't in the zone to get this shit done. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like 2025 is my year. I really do. I'm hoping that you guys will, you know what I'm saying, at least support me a tiny bit and enjoy the few seconds, or I'll play a minute or so after the first hook. Oh, which by the way, the album is definitely gonna feature Gonzo. We got the feature locked in after a couple of weeks of going back and forth to scheduling, but we got the feature locked in, and I'm not gonna lie, it's phenomenal. Definitely gonna have a video for that. That's gonna be the after release single for sure.
Would it be better sound if you plug that into the AV or no?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's gonna take a lot of time.
Copy that.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
still
want
much
you guys
stepping
to,
in.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mess around with stuff.
Just
that-
go for it. We'll add it to the podcast.
I had to reevaluate what was for me. Was suicidal when I woke every morning. I took the rainbacks, couldn't stand when it was pouring me. I really had to change something, almost got hooked on morphine. Life is good, I don't know why I need another dose. If I don't turn around, I know just what my future holds. I need some love and maybe less of hoes. Cause every time that I get drunk, I start looking for better. I've been stopping all my demons, ready to move on. I know my ego is the enemy, it do me wrong. I'm needing somebody to help me keep my faith in God. Evil get active, I hit a backflip, don't matter who, what, where, man, the devil is a fraud. Certified demon stomper, got the Jesus chopper, keep the holy hollows for the threats. I'm like St. Peter Parker, not Peter Parker, no earlobes, I'm slicing neck. Coming for victory and what's next? I got the sunstone ink on my chest. Gave up my heart and sacrificed the pain, knowing my children's future's now blessed. I know I'm right here where I'm supposed to be. I'm killing it in first degree. I've overcome myself and my bad habits, I've been purging clean. I don't need no one to save me no longer, I found a power in my own hands. I don't don't need no one to validate me. I'm doing well and I know that I've been stopping all my demons, ready to move on. I know my ego is the enemy, it do me wrong. I'm needing somebody to help me keep my faith in God. Evil get active, I hit the backflip. Don't matter who, what, where, man, the devil is a fraud. I can't help but feel I cheated myself. I won't die wishing that it could be different. I know this is my shot out of hell. Promise not to look back, leaving sin in the distance. I've been stopping all my demons, ready to move on. I know my ego is the enemy, it do me wrong. I'm needing somebody to help me keep my faith in God. Evil get active, I hit the backflip. Don't matter who, what, where, man, the devil is a fraud. So pray for me, I need grace, not a mission. Pray for me, I need strength and I'm asking. Needing you more than I ever could imagine. I hold on to you to keep out the madness.
Yeah, thank you guys for that. We really appreciate that. You know, if you guys of your time really means something. Now, I will ask, because I am a little greedy, but can I sit on the couch?
Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna scoot to the far.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
I was gonna ask.
Hey, give me that.
I was gonna ask everyone here.
Kyle out here talking about the goddamn conspiracy of Satan taking over our media and taking over our fucking society. That shit got me I'm sure I'm ready to go.
Tell me, do you think,
I just added you.
do you think the incompetent government we have was able
have
to
other
set up a
conversations.
system where
I'm
they
gonna be
don't
coming over
get
and
caught?
doing his podcast eventually.
Like, no, this is
We've been talking
satanic
about it.
system.
No, do that.
Divided word. It's repent, turn to Jesus.
Over and over again.
All right, save it for the next podcast. Do you believe in aliens?
Me?
Yes.
Oh man,
He's a fucking Mexican. If you see
my cousins, what are we talking about?
I love how
I got 4 cousins,
I am an
3
alien.
uncles. No, I will say, what was it? I'm a bit of a day walker. I was born here in the United States, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Mexicans. I got a real problem. It's a personal vendetta with Beerstown. I'm not gonna lie. I tried playing soccer when I was like, you know what I'm saying, 8 years old, and I'm the only like Mexican that doesn't like Mexico. Yeah,
you were born here.
So I'm
Fair
bad at
warning,
soccer.
that's going to be in question as well.
I did settle though. I am obviously not white because if I were to run for president, they would come up with a story like I was born in Kenya or something. Mm-hmm. So you know, I will say at least you know I said on it. But sometimes, like he said, I do wish I was a little lighter. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Although they do say that white privilege is going away. So
a little bit,
especially
being straight and white.
I think
Like you are automatically the bad guy.
dude,
I think we're violently coming back.
Oh, are you guys? Well,
Yeah.
yes, Elon Musk
White
is taking
people?
us back, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Woo! No, you guys don't like white supremacy?
I will
Oh,
say,
you guys
I will
Yeah.
say I have.
We're making
money
a
on you
comeback.
doing some shady shit, getting pulled over quicker than you.
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
Like,
no.
And it's shitty because I'm definitely fucking
little
not
louder.
legal when I drive. Oh no, I was saying that I got money on me getting away with some bogus shit over him getting pulled over in this town, especially South Jacksonville. Higher taxes, whiter people. You know.
I went to the mall and they were following me in Macy's. I was like, you think I don't got Macy's money? I'm like, what? I'm like, what? No, to speak on the aliens, I really think yes, I think that there is possibility that there's life on the other thing. But like he was saying, the spiritual plane. I was a math nerd. You know what I'm saying? I went to college I was a math major. I wanted to be a lawyer. I was going to use that to get me into law school, and then I found out I like drugs and drinking a lot, and then now I don't do drugs. I'm cutting down on drinking, and I'm not going to school, so I'm like, that kind of fucked me, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I mean, that's the story of everyone's life, right?
But I think mathematically speaking, I think there's probably, aliens are probably interdimensional beings that we can't really, you know what I'm saying, comprehend.
Do you think they come to Earth before?
Before,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Do I think they want to come back? No.
Yeah,
I said
agree,
the
I
same
agree.
thing as
Although,
him a couple weeks ago.
I am very
They don't want
skeptical.
nothing to do with it.
No, they don't want anything to do with us, but they're keeping an
Think about
eye
how
on us.
interested we are in history, like our own history. So like
Uh-huh.
an outer
Yeah,
limit
it might
species
be.
would also be like entertained by all the dumb.
Oh, dude, we're
I don't
fucking
think he's
galaxy.
wrong.
Everything
bro.
that's
I don't
happened
think
on
you're
planet
wrong. I
Earth
think
for
most
the
of this
entire
is.
I
history
think there's an
time.
ammonia-based squirrel octopus out there that has only got like late 1960s feed that's echoed out, and they're like, "This is the fucking coolest shit."
Like the radio
and they're all
waves?
dressing like JFK and Elvis all the time.
You got Rat Pack fucking octopi.
Yeah, there's
Hell
a
yeah.
Dean Martin
I'm
nerd.
with it, dude. I'm with it.
I will say though, I do kind of side with him when he's talking about what we see or what they capture on video that they say. A lot of that I do think is like visual effects, but I do
sure.
think the rest
For
is
sure.
probably
There's
a
a
lot
bunch
of.
of fake shit out there.
I look at alien science the way I look at mediums. I feel like, yeah, there's probably some mediums or some psychics out there that are like the real deal, but I don't think that the one I'm gonna see is gonna be the fucking, like, no, you're gonna get the money. No, you're a fucking scammer.
You know the truest
No,
thing
I'm
I found in the Bible?
You're a medium?
The one thing in the
Hey,
Bible that I have,
that's
I
actually
100%
mine now.
believe
Property.
over
It's
everything,
not.
It's property of
is
future records.
the heart of man is deceitful and wicked above all things. I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that we are never told the fucking truth.
If you want, I have other scripts. That was the one that I ended up coming with because it kind of sets the groundwork for me to do the gender war video. Like, Satan's plans are there. Once you have the Holy Spirit, you see all the lies. You don't see, you don't know everything, but you see when you're fucking being lied to. And I can make tons of comedy scripts. mocking
Travis-
Satan, 'cause he loses.
Is Travis Scott, The Rock, and John
Amen,
Cena
brother.
Satanist?
I think 98% of rap, any rapper that is mainstream,
That's you.
like,
Christ is king.
We're hip hop artists.
Oh, not
think
me.
they're doing those signs to be icky? No, they actually worship Satan in those halftime shows. And
I consider
Grammys
selling
and,
my
like,
soul.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
Thank
That's
you,
why I haven't done it.
Beyonce.
I'm a genuine.
Someone's holding
I
my
did get
soul
that
right
fucking
now.
hustle. I had to get like this and I went to other stuff. Right? I did that fucking hustle.
Bro just showed up and lost his soul.
No, I'd come on your podcast again because I have.
Yeah.
Dude, I liked a lot of your material.
That was the one I went with because it was more.
Some of your shit was fucking really well thought out and really well written, and I really fucked with it, my guy.
Well,
Very much so.
The other option would have made me look hella schizo. So
It's
I
fine,
just
man.
wanted to
Nothing wrong with
set,
that.
like, because once you realize everything has a spiritual component to it, and
So
Personally, I thought
I
I
was
thought a lot of
raised
what you said made a lot of sense about truth and everything.
I almost went to
I'm not religious by any means.
Oh,
but I love it.
word.
I'm not religious either. I just follow Jesus.
No.
I don't.
A lot of people do.
And
There's a lot of
like
I
I don't.
won't
There's a lot of things within religion that
I go.
I know for a fact what you said
I
was
also
true
call myself
because
Christian.
I am a
I
real
call myself a
Satanist.
follower of Jesus.
Right.
Like that's what I said. Secret societies founded this nation, not Christians, not followers of Jesus. No, literal.
Hey, you gotta slow feed me that, cause if not, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna cut my electric
No, I
bill
got you.
off. I'm gonna live in the
I got
woods,
you.
man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I mean, I was your phone number.
it is 7 o'clock, and that will be the end of our podcast tonight. Thank you all for joining us on stage.
Welcome to Pizza Records.
You
What
know?
was your name again?
Spencer. My name's Spencer, but
I'll probably
I'm
have to ask it like 4 times before I remember it. Maybe not though.
the pizza puzzler tonight, though.
Pizza puzzler.
He's fired.
Yeah. He's fired. He says.
No,
kinda.
that's not. I'm fired? No. No.
You kept no control.
I'm not fired.
There was cross chatter.
This is mine.
You didn't use that to stop the cross chatter. You don't understand the implementation of my tool.
I'll put my face on it.
That is my cudgel, my scepter.
Hey.
So hey, whose sucker is this? She just pointed out that I was sitting on it. Who's that?
Alright.
They don't give a fuck.
The people of
Thank
us
you.
will return.
Yeah, I am big sexy. That's Kevin.
I'm bigger and sexier.